to this week's edition of Chargers TV. New co-host this week. I'm joined by Sonny Lewis in the absence of Sam Treasure, and 3 games here at Wordy Bay Air over the course of the weekend. It was good times.
Yeah, it was great to have 3 games down here at Wordy, and also the Youth League boys getting the win over Gippsland United on the road. I'm joined here with Tiana Macumba, who just had a back-to-back weekend with some fantastic wins. Tell me how that went.
Yeah, it was good. Had the women's game last night, which we got the win in overtime, which is always good. We fought out that game. It was very competitive, like basket to basket. And then today was a good win against Mornington. We all played super hard, and yeah, got a win.
And reflecting on last week, you said that you wanted to work on getting a bit more distance on your shots and maybe going into that mid-range. Tell me how you've improved on that this week.
Yes, I just have to get my confidence up when shooting the 3. I took some 3s today and yesterday in the women's as well, which is good. And Craig's had a massive emphasis on me dribbling and then pulling up for a mid-range, and I've just been practicing on that, so it's good.
And in today's Youth League game, what was Craig's emphasis? What did he want you guys to work on and focus on?
Yeah, he had a big emphasis on our 1%ers, like taking an extra step on defence to take a chest blow or boxing out, just the things that aren't shown on the stats sheet. And Kayla had a great game leading our defence from inside, just getting nice and physical, and yeah, she's always strong.
And throughout the weekend, who else impressed you?
Definitely Laura Pickering. She had a phenomenal game with 6 3-pointers. She was on fire, driving it to the ring, pulling up and shooting amazing from the 3-point line.
Thank you. And Lisa Patterson was good enough to give a few moments of her time to speak to Wes.
Lisa Patterson joins me now. A very brief cameo by you last night. A little bit premature, given what you told me last week about the fact that you wouldn't be around, but an overtime win for the women. It was great, wasn't it?
Yeah, look, it was really great to get a win finally under our belt after a rough couple of weeks, and it was great to see numerous people step up in what was quite a physical game, and yeah, it was really a fantastic win, and especially in that overtime period to see the likes of our youth stepping up and really coming to the party to take it all the way.
Candice Rogers, 24 points and 18 rebounds. That was quite extraordinary. We know what we're going to get from Candice, but she just showed it once again.
Yeah, Rog is really consistent all through every game that we've had each week, and we're really lucky that she's on our side. I wouldn't like her to be on the opposition, that's for sure, but yeah, she really steps up when we need her to, and once again she's had a ripper of a game last night.
Now, Laura Pickering, 23 points. She hit 6 of 3 from outside the arc at 75%. We don't see that sort of thing very often.
No, I think Pick has shocked herself at the best of time with a few giggles running down the court. But no, honestly, Pickers is probably our quiet achiever of the group, and she's solid both ends of the floor, and she'll give you 100% no matter what you want. So it was great that she could come out and actually have a stellar performance last night and really worked hard for what she got. So yeah, really great job by her, and it's exciting for what she might bring for the next few weeks.
Now, obviously, we've got some injured players on the sidelines already, and I know you're battling your way back, but last night didn't do us any great favours. Amy Huiveld with the finger, Molly Kent with a knee, Jess Scannell with a little bit of, I suspect, calf awareness. Is that how we're describing it?
Yeah, look, we've been rather injury riddled all season, and last night probably didn't help. So yeah, Ames is probably a few weeks off now. She's had a significant finger injury, which she's in plaster, so yeah, we'll see how she goes over the next few weeks. Molly, yeah, I'm unsure. I believe she'll need to have a scan at some stage, which is a big loss to us. And yeah, Watto was more just wait and see, but obviously aware that something wasn't right in the calf. But yeah, I'm sure she'll take the next couple of weeks off to have some downtime and hopefully be right to go against Blackburn.
Well, we do have a couple of weeks where there's a few weeks off, which is great. It's going to do us a few favours, I would imagine. Lisa, thanks for joining me.
Thanks, Wes.
Wes also had the awesome opportunity to talk to Dexter Graham after his men's game today.
Dexter Graham's good enough to join me post-game. 23 points, 13 assists, 6 rebounds. Another outstanding game by you despite the loss. You must be really pleased with your own personal form.
I like my performance. I feel like I still could have played better, but overall, I'd rather get the win than my performance.
No doubt. A little bit of a slow start. That proved costly, didn't it?
Yeah, we have a habit to start off slow and then tend to pick it up during the duration of the game, but that's something that we need to work on in practice, is just having better starts to games and stuff.
We saw some nice little cameos today. Seb Thomason came in, a little bit of a purple patch, added some points and just provided a little bit of intensity, which is exactly what you require.
Yeah, Seb's pretty good, man. He brings a different dynamic to the team. Doesn't need the ball to get going, so he's a very essential piece to our team.
And Dexter, I think what we found about Sherbrooke, and something that probably won't come as any great surprise, they play a very up-tempo game. They're a very athletic unit, aren't they?
Yeah, they're front runners. they're a good team, but they're front runners.
So what do we need to do looking forward? The next opportunity we get against them, obviously we need to combat a few elements of their game. What do you notice in particular?
We just have to pick it up on the defensive side of things, stick to our principles, force baseline, and just have help, extra help. We tend to not communicate on the defensive side of things and just get in our sets. So it's pretty simple for us. We beat ourselves most of the time.
And what will obviously benefit us enormously if we can get some of those injured players back, which is creating a bit of a headache for us, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. We're missing a few pieces, but with the basketball season and how basketball plays out, you never know who's going to be here and who's not. So you kind of just have to roll with what you got and see if you can work with it.
Well, you were outstanding once again. I know it's disappointing getting a loss like this down here at Wordy Bay Air, but nonetheless, I know that we'll have another opportunity against the Sherbrooke Suns, and I thank you for being so generous with your time.
Thank you, Wes. I appreciate you.
The blistering opening term proved pivotal in Youth League Men's 24-point defeat of Gippsland United in Traralgon. The emphatic 101-77 success was set up with a 32-20 opening term, with the Chargers stretching the lead to 23 by the main break. Skipper Kai Smith was in terrific touch with 25 points, while the 16-point contributions of Harry Moran and Rory Brennan O'Shea came at 64 and 55% from the floor, respectively. Big Harry finished just one rebound shy of yet another double-double. Xavier Nelson complemented his 11 points with a game-high 7 assists, in the meantime proving a big thorn in the side of his Gippsland United opponents by effecting 7 steals.
Well, that wraps up this week's edition of Chargers TV. A week off for everybody next week. And Sunny Lewis, thank you very much for being a part of the program this week.
Thank you, Wes.
We look forward to catching up with you in future editions of Chargers TV.